So here's the thing about health and fitness and how you can benefit in your life. So I've been training, oops, I've been training for so many years, right? And when someone comes up to you and asks you for advice, you give it to them to the best of your knowledge, right? You educate yourself on fitness, for example. And you give them advice, you give them recommendations, you give them tips, you give them information, helpful, honest, scientific information. At least I do. Oh, I honestly do when I am giving any type of information regarding health and fitness, because I do read about it. I love learning about health and fitness, what you eat, how you exercise, when you exercise, what you need to do to better yourself. Am I right or am I wrong? Just think about that for a minute. It took me 5 or 6 years about 5 or 6 years to realize that I was eating wrong. And society, especially the American diet, is so bad for you. And a lot of people don't know there's other things out there. So, for instance, the American diet, which is America, look into it. I'm not going to sit here and explain them all because there's a lot and there's a lot of detail. There's the Mediterranean diet. There's the flexitarian diet. There's vegan, there's vegetarian, and so forth and so on, what have you. There's a lot of diets out there. For me personally, I did not follow any of them. They were a guideline. That's what they're there for. They are a guideline to help you find what works best for you. So think about that. Again, it comes to training too. It's a guideline. They're there to help you understand what is right and wrong when it comes to fitness training. They're there to help you understand the form, the mind-muscle connection, what muscle you're exercising, and how to do it correctly to prevent injury and prolong your life. That is what it's all about. That is the key. So, again, I've said this before, and I don't care about my age. I would rather share it. I'm 38 this year. Yeah, 38. I don't know. Something like that. But I'm 38, and I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm more flexible. I am stronger. I have more stability within my own body to where I can trust myself in the gym, and I don't need any assistance, because you have to learn to trust yourself when it comes to working out. You need to reach that level of trust within yourself to say, I can do this, and to say, I can lift 20 pounds without any help, successfully, within the right range of motion, within the right form, without hurting myself. Personal trainers are there as guidance. They are there to guide you. And I am there to guide you, to help you, to inform you, to educate you. Because for God's sake, quit watching social media. 90% of that is bullshit. I'm sorry to say it. 90% is bullshit. They are not correcting you right. They are not teaching you correct form. They are not teaching you correct nutrition. So properly educate yourself. Health and wellness is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle because you have to look at your life. You have to look at your longevity. You have to think ahead. What can you do to, sorry, my mind just went blank because somebody walked in front of me. You have to think about what you're putting in your body. You absolutely do. You have to think about how that is affecting your heart, how that's affecting your lungs. You only have one heart and a set of lungs. And I don't wish anyone to get on the donor list because it's not fun, but that's beside the point. I understand for some people it's a little bit harder, but you can make a change. Baby steps. It took me baby steps, and it can take you baby steps. And I'm in, again, best shape of my life. I have people asking what I do. I trialed and errored everything that's food. So I found what works best for me to keep my weight off, to keep my metabolism low, and I eat enough to where I'm comfortable with what I have in my body. There's room for improvement, absolutely. There's always room for improvement. I'm sorry this is a long one, but it's informative. But exercising is trial and error. Trial and error. Practice, practice, practice. Ted Lasso, it's all about practice. Practice. Even if it's not a big workout training day, you still practice. You still do mobility. You still do cardio. You still do it. The more positive influence you have in your mindset about exercising and going to the gym, you will love it. You will want to do it more and more. You will realize what it does to your body and how it changes you mentally and physically. And it makes you want to do more. It gives you that craving, especially when you eat healthy. You don't crave the junk. You don't crave the processed foods. Your body craves fruits and vegetables. But that's how I see it. Everybody sees it differently. Do what works best for you, my friends, because that's what it comes down to. Your mental well-being, your physical well-being, and your longevity of life. So think about that. And remember, be strong, be awesome, be proud of who you are and what you are doing with your life, because you're amazing. Keep rocking, keep moving forward, keep going.